Alright guys, so today's video is I'm going to make a DIY festive holiday lip balm, and this lip balm I'm calling Nutcracker Sweet, and it's using all natural and good ingredients. It's super easy. It can be time consuming, but if you make a large batch of it, you'll be all right. So I want to make a minimum of 9 today. Probably will make a little more, but let me tell you what you need to start this DIY project. And all the details will be over on my blog, which is www.mywholelotoflove.blogspot.com. So the first thing is I have these labels here that I printed off of my printer, and it basically says Nutcracker Sweet Lip Balm, and it basically says apply to your lips daily for a holiday treat. And we're going to cut these down, and I purchased these little tubes, these little lip balm tubes from Amazon, and I think these will make a great gift to put in a gift basket. So that's what I'm doing for this DIY. Now you can change out the essential oils for the season. You can make this any time of year. It doesn't necessarily have to be this way. So we are going to use some beeswax. So we will need beeswax for this, and vitamin E oil, and we will also need some shea butter. Shea butter and vitamin E are very nourishing, so very nourishing for the lips, so we'll prevent all that chappedness and cracking. We're gonna add Peppermint Essential Oil and cinnamon and orange. Now take note, peppermint and cinnamon are a little bit of a hot oil, so we don't want to add too much to our other ingredients because we don't want it to sizzle on our lips, but we want to give it that fresh smell and taste during the season. You'll need an old glass jar, and this glass jar is just an old candle jar that I cleaned out. I was going to make a DIY candle in it, or you can just use it for this project. And I dropped my syringe, just an old syringe. If you don't have a syringe, you can use a funnel or some type of tube, because you have to insert them inside of the Chap stick lip balms, and you need something small enough, and a little goes a long way. You'll need a pot to put your glass jar in that's going to fit safely, and secure it with water on the outside perimeter, and some type of ladle to ladle it into your syringe. This ladle is used for all of my DIYs, my candles, my lip balms, and all that good stuff. And you'll need scissors and some type of paper cutter. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to get water in our pot, and we're going to fill this up to where the jar is about 65 to 75%. So I'm going to fill this up over here, and you're going to put this on your stove and let this get warm and start boiling. So when we place our ingredients inside our glass jar, it'll be ready to go. Okay, now that I have my pot over there and getting the water nice and warm to add my ingredients in, I am going to chop, or cut I should say, these labels and place them on my tubes, and I made 12 of them. So I'm going to do that right now. Is boiling, and we want to take our beeswax and add about 6 tablespoons in there. You can add more depending on how many lip balms you are going to make, or a little less. I usually start with 6, and then I go from there. Six, and this is going to start melting here in a bit. And then for my shea butter, I gotta open this. This is brand spanking new. And I just purchased this online, or you can go to any health food store and purchase it. I'm going to add, for my shea butter, 4 tablespoons of this. So 4, good. And I'm eyeballing this. So 2, 3, and 4. And then you're going to add about 2 tablespoons of your vitamin E oil. And like I said, the Shea and the vitamin E oil are very nourishing for the lips during the winter season. Give this a good stir, and we just now have to wait for it to melt. The essential oils we're not going to put in until last. Okay, so as this is melting down, which is almost ready, it's going to be a liquid consistency, we're going to move over to our work area and remove all the caps from our chapstick bottoms so we can add the oils and start putting these right into the chapstick. And I'm looking at it right now and it's starting to look really good. So I'm preparing my chapstick bottles by just removing the caps, and that's what I'm doing here. These are going to need a nice flat surface to dry, and I give this probably a good couple hours before I put the caps on and remove them from the the surface and ready to use. So that's what we're doing here. And the water is boiling away and melting the combination of beeswax, vitamin oil, and shea butter. And perfect. Okay, our beeswax and shea butter and vitamin E oil are melted down. We are going to add about 6 drops of the orange essential oil. And I love orange. Oh, it smells amazing. Then we're going to add a couple of drops of peppermint. And I don't have a dropper for this, so I have to be very careful. So you literally just want a couple of drops of the peppermint and then a drop of your cinnamon. And give it a good stir. You can smell the flavors. And then we're going to take the syringe. So I'm going to open this up. And actually, let me try this again and fill it up. And I'm going to fill each tube with the mixture. As these dry, I'm going to go ahead and seal them with their caps. And they're not 100% dried yet, but I'm going to go ahead and assemble those and let those stay here for about another hour or so. They've already been here for an hour, and they'll be ready to use in 1 more hour. And if you aren't going to use these right away, you can store them in an airtight, cool area, so not too hot, not too cold, and they should last for a bit before you're ready to gift them out. And that is what we're doing here. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and give this a test. You just basically are going to turn it like a normal chapstick and put them right on the lips. And it does heat with your body texture. So if you like a nice moisturizing lip balm, or if you want to make one as a gift, I highly recommend this. It smells amazing. I can smell the cinnamon, the peppermint. along with that orange. So go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you love DIY videos. Remember to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos from me this holiday season, and hit the bell because it will notify you whenever I post and upload a new video. I'd love for you to come along this holiday season with me and see what I've been up to, and let me know what you guys thought down below in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. So long.